I'm Steve Wohlenhaus, and this is Anatomy of Success. To be successful in business, 5 customers can make life really hard. Let's get started. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus, and this is Anatomy of Success. Glad you joined us. Feel free to join us at aos.academy. That's our new platform we're so proud of, with all sorts of remarkable tools that I'm confident you can benefit from. You can connect with us on social media. All the appropriate links are there. And find my company page, weatherology.com. Grab the free Weatherology mobile app. Every entrepreneur and business owner has heard the expression, the customer is always right. However, is that true? And is that a good policy for our businesses? We recently launched our new weather app, which is the only weather app in the world that offers real-time weather reports from actual meteorologists for your specific location in real time. It's amazing technology and the only weather app that meets CarPlay's specific guidelines for integration into vehicles. Those restrictions stipulate that our product must be voice activated, hands-free, provide audio capability only. It's all about safety, and something we clearly spell out in our app description and onboarding experience. Except for navigation apps, we aren't allowed to display radar imagery or content on the dashboard. Visual content is not allowed. It's against the rules. Despite all those efforts to explain CarPlay limitations, we still get 1-star reviews, occasionally from people that want radar imagery on the dashboard. We always respond respectfully and point out, once again, the rules for CarPlay integration to no avail. These people are adamant about what they want, expecting a business to offer something they legally can't even provide. It's unrealistic and unreasonable. Despite our efforts to cordially explain that, these people refuse to acknowledge the facts, and guess what? That's okay. That type of person isn't somebody we want to work with anyway. Chronic complainers, incessant whiners, troublemakers, people with too much free time aren't aligned with the amazing people that embrace our brand and innovation of spirit. The term, the customer is always right, was dreamed up by London department store owner Harry Gordon in 1909. I'm sure Harry had good intentions but failed to appreciate there's plenty of instances when that policy can cause some really big problems. So to be successful in business, 5 customers can make life hard, and we should be aware of those types of people. Pleasing everyone. And that's a common thing many businesses do. A policy engineered to please everyone is unrealistic and puts employees in a difficult position. Some customers are just nasty, mean, adversarial. Is that the kind of person you really want to work with? When we set off to please everybody, we don't focus on the best customers that make business enjoyable for our employees and ourselves, the customers we serve. Let's stop trying to please everyone and identify the quality customers that are a pleasure to actually work with. Abuse. When businesses embrace a policy that mandates the customer is always right, it gives abrasive customers the ability to belittle, disrespect, and abuse our employees. There is a way to respectfully end all relationships, including those with indignant customers, that are impossible to please. Troublemakers cause so much emotional stress, it isn't worth the effort. No matter what we do, they're never going to be happy. Quality. Most businesses operate from the premise that more is better. Quantity over quality. The same lesson applies in our personal life. Would you rather have fewer quality friends or a large group of marginal friends that take time and deplete our positive energy? Business is obsessed with scaling and constantly growing fail to focus on building quality relationships with the right customers. I will take quality over quantity any day. Team first. When we impose a policy that states the customer is always right, we make our people less important. We establish a mandate that says your experiences, feelings, happiness are less relevant than some obstinate stranger that is never happy. The message is clear. We let our people get trampled on because profit is more important than people's satisfaction. Make your team top priority and teach them to set boundaries with people that aren't aligned with our values and that are impossible to get along with. always isn't applicable. Anytime we implement a policy under the auspices that it's always relevant, needs to be scrutinized frequently. The customer isn't always right. In the examples I've provided in my introduction, the customer is wrong. What they want and what we can do are opposite and impossible, by the way. Why waste time trying to appease someone who isn't reasonable enough to appreciate the legal ramifications of our limitations? Dump the notion of the customer is always right and appreciate there are plenty of times when they aren't, and they are probably bad for business. So we talked about 5 things today that a lot of people prefer to ignore in business under the assumption that the customer is always right. I believe they're not, and I think it's okay to set firm boundaries so that you can protect your business and your employees from toxic people that are never going to be happy. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. This is Anatomy of Success. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.